There's no time like Christmas. Feasting, presents. Anyway, it wouldn't be a Christmas without a good old Christmas roast. And to join me in this positively jovial endeavor is my good friend, Mr. Six String TV.
This thing on? Hi, my name's Kalen. I run the YouTube channel Six String TV. If you've seen me before, then odds are that...
This guy's a stitch. So sit back, relax, and enjoy 10 minutes of your favorite creators being ripped apart. So let me get this straight. This is a guitar channel aimed at metal guitarists, but most of the videos are about kids' TV shows, but these videos aren't actually aimed at kids. But all of the most popular videos on this channel aren't even about any of these things. Oh, I was so fucking confused.
It takes an unreasonable amount of talent to make actual interesting and engaging content about things like advanced music theory and contemporary jazz music. Hopefully someone will be able to do it someday.
The #1 pinup girl for divorced American rock and roll Facebook dads everywhere. Well, now that Omegle's shut down, I don't know what this guy's gonna do now that he can't anonymously serenade underage girls on the internet.
Rob's social media is currently undergoing sort of an every old man who just discovered AI art renaissance, and it's truly a glorious sight to behold.
Honestly, these days it's less of a YouTube channel and more of just a fucking flex of how many famous musicians Rick has in his phone contact book. Sorry, more like Filofax considering his age. Considering the fact he's one of the most talented singers in the entire world, who would have thought that it was this fucking cat who would be responsible for kickstarting his channel again?
Whenever my regular dominatrix isn't available, I feel like being yelled at in Brandon's unreasonably aggressive tutorial videos is a decent substitute.
Here's how a fucking cable works.
The go-to YouTube channel for all mild-mannered blues accountants with more disposable income than sense.
The go-to channel for all mild-mannered blues dentists with more disposable income than sense.
The go-to YouTube channel for all mild-mannered blues insurance salesmen with more disposable income. You get the idea. This channel really reminds me of those looping infomercial videos you see in department stores, like advertising some obscure kitchenware product like a steam-powered banana peeler or something. For sure, the only place where you'll find Smash Mouth covers, 45-minute philosophy deep dives, and sofa reviews all in one place.
A multi-talent if ever I've seen one. YouTuber, musician, comedian. Wish I could say the same about your graphic design skills though. Jesus fuck. These thumbnails look like they belong on a channel with 300 subscribers, not 3 fucking million.
Probably the only person on the entire planet who cares enough about gear manufacturer drama to do extensive research on obscure pickup manufacturers run out of some random guy's shed in the middle of Barnsley just for the sake of making a 10-minute expose video. I've got to say, man, I really admire Shred's rock and roll non-conformity for opting for this Instagram sticker chic instead of, you know, normal graphics and editing like most creators.
For the better part of your career, videos of you playing guitar overdubbed with nursery rhymes have performed better than your actual content.
No doubt the most legendary shred guitar teacher on YouTube, but I absolutely refuse to believe that somebody who regularly records music and edits video doesn't know how to use fucking digital tabs. This has to be like the most elaborate troll ever. Bro couldn't cut it as a guitarist, so now he has to fund his channel by promoting his dad's OnlyFans. I swear that Mike doesn't acknowledge any music made after the year 2000 and is so far down the nostalgia rabbit hole, he makes even Rick Beato look like a fucking zoomer.
Bro, I've lost count of how many times you've said you got your dream guitar. Make your fucking mind up, man.
The master of guitar clickbait gaslighting. This guy has quit YouTube more times this year than I've had bloody beans on toast. Now, Nick may be young, but I don't think he's quite young enough to be using phrases like baddie-core, unironically, without coming across as a severe case of how do you do, fellow kids.
Baddie-core. It's all about being a little baddie, little villain.
I don't think anybody will argue that Finn is undoubtedly the premier Wikipedia reciter on all of YouTube.
Easily one of the funniest and most entertaining guys on all of the platform, but not even Ola's off-the-charts level of charisma can convince me that guitar amps aren't anything but really boring. This channel is pretty much like a heroin come down in video form.
I don't actually understand anything that happens on this channel. To me, it's all just some old guy yelling at people who leave weirdly specific angry comments about guitar pickups.
Come on, man, you really expect us to laugh at all these fucking immature fart jokes?
Nice one.
There's absolutely nothing weird at all about making recurring penis and sex jokes on a channel where the average viewer's age is barely in double digits. The Amy Schumer of guitar comedy videos.
Andertons reminds me of one of those dreary late-night infomercial channels that you quickly switch to when your dad walks in on you watching porn.
Don't worry, Charles. One day, you too will be able to come up with original video ideas of your very own. Time to get serious now for a second, okay, guys? I personally think it's incredibly distasteful that you constantly and unashamedly parade around your gratuitously large collection of guitars. You know, in a time where, you know, wars are raging, countries are in crisis, Stevie T only has one single McLaren to drive around. It's appalling. It's really appalling. This guy is like the final boss of that one overbearing, middle-class, autistic kid in your class whose mum makes quirky sculptures out of condoms for a living.
These two look like the token hipster metal couple that you see at every local gig. You just know they spend their spare time watching A24 horror films and plotting their next tattoo designs on a MacBook Pro at the local artisan coffee house.
Extremely inoffensive, middle-of-the-road music industry takes, wrapped up in such a violently British aura that it makes even me sound like I'm from fucking Bhutan in comparison. I actually can't believe it that somebody made it to 100k subs making entertainment videos about a genre of music that's been practically dead and buried for like 30 years. Very impressive. But do take care if you ever get invited to a fan meetup. This guy has exhausted every single possible goddamn guitar gimmick on the planet that he's now resorted to playing guitar with the fucking weather. Somebody stop this man, he's gone too far.
Dude, what's with that fucking horrendous After Effects intro at the start of every video? Are we still in 2015? Is that what this is? Like, remaking it every 2 years does not help your case.
Basically, if Varken Festival became sentient and started its own YouTube channel, it would probably look something like this. Come on now, Sophie. I know you try really hard to keep up appearances as this super cool, polyphia-loving Gen Z guitarist with impeccable music taste. But we all know behind closed doors, you secretly love shredding along to Megadeth and all your real favorite bands. Oh, it's so heartwarming to see the kid from The Sixth Sense doing so well. I'm so happy for him. I've got to say though, I'm a bit surprised that he lost to Jared Dines in the Nick Nocturnal Awards, because I thought that he'd be the only person who could see Jared's channel, seeing as he has the gift to see dead things.
I've never seen somebody so proficient at their instrument and music theory, only to toss all of that aside and instead fill their guitars with beans. Also, you're English.
Gotta hand it to you, man. After your career in the adult industry didn't turn out quite so well, we all thought that you were done for, but hey, great job on making it work on YouTube.
Consider yourselves sufficiently roasted. Merry Christmas.
Huge thanks to Kalen for helping me co-host this absolute nonsense. Please do go check out his channel and chuck him a sub. And by the way, these awesome album art parody t-shirts are now available to buy. Check out the linkerino in the description. Cheers, guys. Please have yourselves an exceptionally Merry Christmas, and I shall see you again very soon.